I have no idea if this is going to go to plan. I haven't tried it yet. But, wish me luck, I guess. I'm just going to quickly open the stream on my phone so I can see the chat. Alright, cool. So, let's just close Chrome. We won't need it, hopefully.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. Hey, can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien mission. Everything is meant to be okay. The television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. Though that's enough to warn you. Well, maybe I'm the faggot America. I'm not a part of a redneck agenda. Now everybody to the propaganda and sing along to the age of paranoia. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien mission, where everything is meant to be okay. The television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. Play that's enough to rock you.
Shit, you can. I probably shouldn't fucking have that on that. I'm gonna get myself in fucking shit for that, aren't I? Ah, well. Sorry, I didn't realise that was on, yeah. Alright, cheers, retweets. Was that loud? Man, that's like, it's quiet as shit for me. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember to edit out this first bit of the stream then. Otherwise I'm gonna get myself a copyright strike. Do they just take your whole video down if you get striked? They do, don't they? Server jars. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realise that I had my desktop sound on because normally I don't. Normally I have it on mute. Anyway, moving on. No need to be that mean. Fucking hell. Right. Man, what the fuck? My voice ain't anything close to ASMR like. Anyway, let's actually get something done this stream, shall we? So, new package. Main, yep, something like that, and then new class solar. What am I coding? I'm going to attempt to code a SkyBlock core. Obviously I'm not going to get it all coded in one video. This will probably be a project for like a good couple days, isn't it? So, and it'd help if I could spell extends. Oh shit, why am I fucking doing that? Public on enable. Wait, no, it's public void. Jesus. And we'll just quickly create a static string prefix equals. So what should I do? Where can I just hop on to do some quick You get community guidelines strikes. I don't know. No retweets. I never have. I mean, yeah, I used to right at the start, but I don't do it anymore, and I don't notice anything wrong with it. So I just never put it. Wait, no, it's not mine. It's Sky's. So do I do this or do I do this? Whenever you tell me in chat, should I do the first one or the second one? Why don't I have ASMR in the title? Huh? I don't know. I think you've probably got to be the only person. First one, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stick to that then. That's 2 people saying that so far. Oh, 1 person says the second. I'm gonna do the first for now. I can very easily change it in the future, so. Alright. I probably should have just created this basic bit of the plugin before I started streaming, huh? I want core, I want files. I'm not gonna bloody write those classes out each time. Oh shit. Why did it do that? Am I stupid or something? Okay, I'll just fucking copy them one by one. Core and files. I don't know, Wheeler. I mean, between using the 2 characters, right? I always normally use the other one, but part of me kind of likes doing this because it's just different, innit? Like, everyone does that actual just special character thing. So part of me likes to do this because it's different. And what's that import that's broken? Alright, placeholder API, cool. I just comment that for now. Because I'll probably need it later, so I don't want to get rid of it. And this is solar instead of prevail. Cool. Why do skies with the space? Huh? Oh. Because, look, alright, I'll show you like an example, right? So if I just do a normal thing, and then if I do it bold, you can see that the gap's bigger between the 2. Like, obviously if the gap's bold, then it has a bit of a bigger gap, so I just make it normal, like a normal size gap rather than a big gap. Yeah. It's just like personal preference. All I see is I don't know how to say your name, Klexi, I guess. All I see is you commenting on the on the ASMR. Do and BNO. Huh, I could actually. I'm watching weird text that you don't understand. I could do that. I don't know if that looks weird, right? Time to do another little poll. The first one or the second one? Oh, and also I forgot to say, I'm trying this on a different like latency setting than previously. I'm doing it in a more real-time one. So, yeah. First one, none, that's helpful. First one. First one? Again, I can easily change it later on if need be, so I'm going to do this for now. Alright, so I need to oh shit, everything's right. I have a question for anyone that knows how to code here, right? I am correct in saying that okay, so one like thing that people comment on my code is I use a lot of static, but using static for a class like this, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I ain't sure. Anyway, I don't know. I wish, Klexi. I wish. No, because you need static to access it. Retweets, you can access it in other classes by instancing it. But static just makes it like 20 times easier, because you literally just type the class name and then type the method in it. Anyway, I need to actually stop just sitting here and doing fuck all, don't I? Plugin.yml config.yml. I probably won't need the config, but I'll create it anyway. I don't want to create a class, I want to create a file. Data. Cool. Plugin name, author, version, main, description. So the name is SolarSkies. Can I put a name in the space? I can't, can I? No, none of them have got spaces. And I'm gonna put a dash between the name. Author asking version 1.0.0. Main, what did I put this as? dev.asking.solar.main.solar. Yeah, I always have done retweets. Description, custom features for SolarSkies, including, I don't fucking know, I'm just going to keep it as that for now. And commands is island, aliases, islands is I think as long as you have the name and the main, you're fine. I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. I mean, I've just always put all 5, so. Description. Island space command. Island or islands? I think islands should be the actual command. I don't know. Oh, versions needed as well, yeah. Makes sense. I bet. Alright, so what am I doing now? I need to first probably create some kind of island manager, don't I? That's a good thing. What do I create first? Nah, I'm going to set up the command first, because that's pretty easy to do. I don't know what I'm doing. Commands, class, island command. Nah, it should be island. Is it bad that this is like half of what happens when I code, like trying to figure out what I should put things as? I don't want to make you tired, that's not good. Does anyone watching know what this does in commands? Like the third string. I've never known what it does. I literally just chuck it in a string every time. So if args.length equals 0, else so call that message solar.prefix commands for islands. Do I have that actual thing to copy and paste from where? I think it's in Prevail somewhere in it. Actually, I can just go through Solar Mines. It'll be in there for sure. Yeah, literally right in front of me instantly. I have never seen a code that uses it. Yeah, I don't even know what it does. Does anyone know what it does? I don't know. No, don't want prefix there, Ben. So what colour do commands? They can be blue because that fits the theme. Island. I assume island should open the island control panel. Then I'm just gonna get rid of that and get that and copy that a few times. Create your island. Disband. Yeah, I know the colours by heart, as bad as that might be. I'm sure I'm far from the only one though. Oh, that's going to be annoying because that's going to go between multiple lines, isn't it? That's one thing that really annoys me. Oh, just on one line. When people have a help message and the commands go onto multiple lines in it. That's the most annoying thing ever. Invite kick. Remove island members. Remove members from your island. Yeah, that makes sense. What else is there? Get IntelliJ. Nah, I get told to do that a lot, but I've always used Eclipse, and I kind of guess like it's easiest to stick with it, isn't it? It's easier to stick with Eclipse than learn a whole new interface, however similar or different it may be. What other things are there? Trust. Yeah, trust. Allow. How do I put this in a short way? Allow other players to edit your island? I have no idea. Can you help me please, someone? I don't know what the description for Island Trust should be. Like a little brief description. Allow other players to edit your island, I guess. What else am I missing? Reset, I guess. Restart your island. Do I do value or level? Someone asked me about that earlier and I didn't know, so I'm gonna put a poll about it. Island level or island value? What is it? It's A underscore, right? Yep. Level. Okay, I don't have the right character copied. I want to copy this, please. Thank you. Allow players to edit your island. Huh. Is that what I put? I put that, didn't I? Allow other players to edit your island. Actually, I'm going to remove the other, because it just makes it longer, innit? Alright. For trust, modify sounds better to me. Modify your island. Edit your island. Allow players to edit your island, modify your island. Yeah, modify. Because they're not necessarily... I don't know, mate. Level. What am I putting for this again? Oh yeah, level. Each block has a set worth value. How do you explain level? Like, I don't know. And I keep on trying to do solar underscore. What? I left a typo where? Oh shit. Shush. Each block. Now, you know what? I'm not even going to make a poll about it. I'm just going to do value. I think it's less common. Top. View the top. Alright, I think that's for the most part everything now, for now, right? Now I've got to make the actual island shit, so... Islands... Yeah, man. I haven't made a SkyBlock server in probably like a year, to be honest. But gotta try something new, and it gives me a bit of a break from prison all the time, doesn't it? Public, static. Do I do static? No, I'm not going to do static. Do I do static? Man, fuck it, I'm doing static, I don't care. Public static. I need to think of how to do this. I probably should have gave this a bit of a test before I started streaming, huh? Because I'm completely stuck on where to start. Being able to change things up's a good idea, a good thing. Yeah, sure is. Ah, fuck. I mean, I'm probably going to end up storing this in a very bad way. But hey. And this will have a list of all the IDs, so I guess the ID of the island can just be the UUID of the owner of it. That's the easiest way of doing it, isn't it? And in fact, I can make it a UUID. Nah, we'll keep it as a string, why not? So we want... So we need to store islands, we need to store members, list UUID members equals new hash map string list UUID. Do that every time. So we have members and we have trusted. What else do we need to store? Seriously, I can't think right now. So we need a way to store the location of it in the world. Ah, right, we need to do some locations. So public static hash map string location lock1 equals new hash map. Lock1, yeah. Can't type. And this is lock2. And then we need to import location. I need to learn to type better, huh? What did I do there? I didn't comment this. Public static int island index island index islands. So this is where all the islands are stored, that's where the users are stored. We can store what island they're on in there, and this is for like the spacing of the islands. I actually don't even know if I'm starting in the right place. I don't know. I really don't know where to start. And stop static abusing. The thing is, right, I don't know when to use static and when to not use static. I learnt through YouTube, so I mean, static's a pretty prominent thing in what I do. Because I learnt through YouTube. I mean, in YouTube they make it as simple as they can, so they just use static everywhere, don't they? Nah, I'm not going to do that in there, because that should be a users class. Did that twice in a row. So when should I use static and when shouldn't I use static, tigers? That's a lot of messages. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and look for those messages quick. How do I do that? I almost fucking clicked stop the stream. That wouldn't have been good, would it? Oh, Mead's telling me that something's not working. I'm going to take a quick look into that, but I'm not going to spend an hour on it. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to edit it. It should still be saving it. Alright. That's good enough for the messages. That's main. Okay, cool. So I almost created it in Prestige, that wouldn't have been good. Yeah, I'm hanging on as well. User private player private UID public user player this dot player equals player this dot UID equals player unique. Why did that lag so much there? Public boolean has island if just store UUID. No, because I'm storing as well the string is the island that they're on. I don't know if I'm doing this in a good way or not, but the way I'm seeing it is the string is the island that they're on. If you need to get a player, use bucket to get player UID. Oh, do you mean in here? In the user class? If so, surely it's much more efficient to just store player. Wait, where are you on about? I think we're on about two different things right now. Just make an island constructor. For what do you mean? What, when you're creating an island? No, because if they relog, that player object changes. Yes. I'm getting confused by reading chat, man. Fucking hell. If instead of storing a string. I can shorten this by doing that as well. Let's do that. Yeah. Look at my hay spin. What hay spin? What hay spin am I looking at? I'm confused again. Linked above. What? What are you on about? And actually, I should have... Should I do that, right? You're not a bad Java, just need to know Java basics. Yeah, I can vouch for that on myself. Uh, Me being me, I didn't learn Java. I just went straight into Bucket. So, you know, yeah, not a good idea. I should probably take some kind of like, I don't know if course is the right word, but something to just learn straight up Java, huh? Nope, I did want those fucking... Is that a better way of doing it than what I was doing it before? I assume it is, because then I've got this here for whenever I need it, right? But I don't know. And then I can just do public boolean is leader, and if what is this, uuid.choosestring dot equals island true and false. Cool. That would work in theory. What am I working on? I'm attempting to create a SkyBlock core, which inevitably won't go well. And to be fair, I probably don't need to store the player's name in there actually, now I think about it, do I? Not the player's name, the player object. Okay, you said something about a paste bin or something. Public class islands. The index thing needs to be global, but actually it would be global, I don't know. I'm storing an index for like... Right, so theoretically, say that these are... say these are 1,000 blocks away, right? Like, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So that'd be like the central points of the islands. If you want it to be global, you use public static, yeah. Oh, I think I see what you messaged me this for, right? So, I'm gonna have a class like this, but then I also have islands to store the data. Right? Or are we on two different pages again? I don't know. instead of whatever you can use. Can I? I'm pretty sure retweets told me this a while ago actually. And that doesn't cause any issues, no. God, that looks so much nicer, doesn't it? What should I use instead of maps? Because surely reading from the data file every single time is much more laggy than storing it in hash maps, right? Hash maps is fine, maps aren't. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever use normal maps. I think I always use hash maps. I don't know if I've ever used just a map, honestly. Public island. So we want. I mean, we literally just do string island. It's minimal, but it's still there. Huh. Is this a bad way of doing things? I don't know. You also want a UUID for owner. I have. I don't know if this is a good way of doing it, right? But this string is the owner's UUID. That's the way I'm thinking of doing it. Because obviously each island is gonna need some form of like identification, right? Since the player object changes if they relog. Yeah, I know that. Becomes null if they're not online. I'm not using the player object here though. Or anywhere yet, I don't think, other than when I'm getting the user. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean I could name it owner? Is it less efficient to, because you told me to do that, well, I think it was Tigers told me to do that for my hash maps, and now you're telling me to do it for my strings as well, right? Yeah. What else do I need? Lock 1, lock 2. Do they need to be in there? Yeah, they do, I'd say. Is this a bad way of doing this stuff? I honestly couldn't tell you if this is a bad way of doing all this. Hmm? You don't need them hash maps, put it all in islands class. Yes, it's a terrible way. I don't even remember what we were on about and saying what's a terrible way. What's the location for? It's for the region of the island, because I'm gonna do that myself instead of using World Guard. So like this will be the top corner and this will be the bottom corner. Like, you know, if for example that's my island, then that's lock 1 and that's lock 2. So I can see if it's if they break blocks within their island or not. At least that's the theory. I mean, so you're saying just to have a class like this for island, right? If I was to do that, should I then have a list of all the islands using this class, right? I don't know. I'm confused, not gonna lie. Hash map for what? Lock 1, lock 2, why don't I? Just the location in the constructor. I really don't know what a good way of doing this is. So if I'm just doing like, are you all basically suggesting to just remove this islands class, right? And just to use this island class? Just this class and remove this class. Is that what you're all kind of suggesting, right? No, I don't copy. Like, I'll copy my own code, but I don't copy code from other people. Yeah, I do. Yeah. But the thing that's confusing me right now, honestly, right, is you can see in the example that Tiger sent, right, he's suggesting that in the constructor I have all of these, what are they called? I can't even fucking think of the word, but all of these parameters. I think that's the word, isn't it? But the way I'm thinking of doing it is literally just having this and then getting it all from this class based on that. And another question. You see how I have this island class, right? Every time I need to access it, should I literally just do new island and get the island, or should I store like a list islands and then on enable add all the islands to that list? What's a bad way of doing it? It's awkward to keep on track of what's going on because obviously the stream's like 5 or 10 seconds out. Make a list of the islands. That's the best way of doing it, yeah. Yeah, but slow startup. I mean, I don't care if the startup's slow. Obviously, I want the actual... I want it to run nicely. I don't care if it takes a few extra minutes to start up. Like, It's the easiest way of doing it. So I should just do public static list island. So I should do this, right? And then islands. Yeah, do this. Okay. Naming it would help. Naming what? Oh, shush. I do that. I forget to name it quite a lot. I forget to name things quite often. So, if islands.size greater than 0 for island in islands, and then in the enable loop for the config, yeah. So would it be a smart idea to make a method in here, just like public void load, and then in here I do all the code to load this gang? Is that a smart idea? Or would it be a smarter idea just to simply do it all in here manually? Or do I do everything individually like you just suggested, where it's like set things? I don't know. You can do a save method. Should I do a save method and a load method? Yeah. Loading, no. Ah, so now I see why you're telling me to do all of these parameters in here, right? Wait, surely I don't need this class. Islands. If I'm gonna have a list of all the islands individually, surely I don't need the islands class, just the island class, right? Or am I being stupid in saying that? Because this would be like list UUID members, list UUID trusted location, location 1, location 2. I'm just going to type all this shit out again. Right? Change island string to only UUID. Should I do it as UUID then and not a string? Yeah. Check Discord, will do. Alright, I'll take a look. Yeah, just doing it all manually in the on enable. Huh. What else do I need to store, by the way? And do I need this class still? I don't, do I? I can just delete this class, right? public list UID get members, return. Spawn point level denied. Oh shit, yeah, I never even thought about denying players. I don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna delete it then. Private location spawn point. Now we'll just say spawn. Private list UID. Should I say banned or denied? Nah, they're denied, they're not banned. But they are banned though. Denied. And I'm going to put these in a bit of a more sensible order in my opinion. That's like a sensible order, innit? Location, spawn. And I put 2 commas there. Banned is a bit harsh. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I swear I cannot type right now. No, point proven, that's spelt even private wrong. Change island to owner. Good idea that. There's no point in creating a get. I know there definitely is. Public UID get owner. Return owner. By the way, stupid question, right? When I'm doing this, this like methods like this, right? I don't need to do this.owner. I can just do owner, right? It doesn't make any difference. Or is there a difference in it? There's no difference, right? Like between these two, for example, having the this there, there's no difference between having it and not, right? No, you don't need this. You only need this when you've got it like this, right? Where you've got parameters and then you're setting them, right? It's the only time you need to do the whole this thing. When there's duplicate, like you need it when setting it. Yeah. All right. Creating a vaults plugin so aids. Huh? What do you mean? Like a player vault? It's all working, but the slots don't. Huh? Do I? Yeah, public in get member count return members.size like slash vault, like the economy plugin, or like player vault. I'm confused. Wait, is the economy plugin slash vault? No, you mean like player vaults, like slash PV. Surely they're not that annoying to code. I think that's quite simple, surely. I mean, the only thing I don't know is like NBT tags and stuff, though. Yeah, PV1. I hate base foot. No, 6 foot. I don't even know what that is. I just don't want a huge file. There's no point in making a leave method, is there? Do you think I should store the time that players joined the island as well? I mean, the thing is with that, right? I'm never gonna add an offline player, am I? I mean, I'll do it, but... I mean, I've coded the gangs thing on Prevail where I did all of this, but I did it all as just statics instead of having an actual class dedicated to it like this. But that was good, like, what, that was in like December or something, so that's like 2 months ago. Don't put time in the constructor. I need to though, don't I? No, I don't, because that's when you're creating an island. Yeah, I do. Because the time's going to be stored in the config. Of course I need it. I need everything in here, right? Because it's stored in the config. Huh? I might track how many blocks people place and break on the island as well. I don't know. No, I don't. No, there is a fucking point in that. Because I need to do members.remove member, and I also need to do join time.remove member. Yeah, exactly. I'll just make a new hash map when I create an island. Well, actually, no, because private long created. Created. I'm just going to do created. Because I want to store the time that the gang was created as well. Does that make sense, trustee? Is that a word? I don't even know. Doesn't matter. It's only for my eyes, this back end shit. That's me being an idiot. Yeah, I know. I've changed that before seeing that, but you know, I don't know why I put it as a capital T. It's just kind of habit in it to type with a capital at the start of your sentence. And is it bad that things like this annoy me? Like, I feel like that should be there and not down there. I don't know why. And then here, I feel like it should be here and not there. Why does it keep opening that? I don't know. Little things like that shouldn't annoy me, should they? But they do. What is that? Location, get spawn location. Get spawn, return spawn. Nah, I want to do spawn location. Sounds better. And I also want to do public void set spawn location. Location. This dot location. No, this dot spawn equals location. And I don't need to do this, do I? Spawn equals location. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Because I don't have a duplicate variable. So now I need to get denied. Public void deny UID. Oh god, what would I call this? I might just call this player because I don't know what to call it. Denied.add player. Public void public void. What's the opposite? What would you say? It's not undeny, is it? Because that sounds stupid. What would you say instead, like, to undo a deny? You wouldn't say undeny, would you? That sounds really, really weird. Or is that just me? I don't know. Undeny. I don't know, that sounds really stupid to me, but right. I'm just trying to think of all the methods that I'll need because I'm probably going to end up forgetting like 50. So I'm also going to need to figure out the logic behind that. Public boolean. No, public void set location 1. Location. Get location, huh? Should I do that as one method, or should I do two methods for set location 1 and set location 2? Realistically, I'm not going to need to set the locations at individual times, am I? Did I add is trusted? I did. Did I add is denied? Not yet. What am I doing in? If denied.contains player, return true, return false. Is member. Yeah, I think I did as member. Yeah, I did as member. Did I do is leader? I should probably do that, shouldn't I? And I want to call this leader, not owner. Owner sounds like server owner to me. Like you're a leader of an island, you're not an owner of an island. Is it equals equals or dot equals for UIDs? It's dot equals, right? I don't know. I'm probably being really stupid, and that should probably be really obvious, shouldn't it? Should this be like this, or should it be that? Equals equals or dot equals? Dot equals for comparing a string. It's not a string though, so you only use dot equals for strings, and everything else use equals equals, huh? So in that case, it would be equals equals, right? So here's the thing that I feel like I'm going to need the most help with, just because my brain isn't the smartest. So, say a player's breaking a block, and location here is the location of the block they're breaking. How can I check if it's within this region? I guess if, well, int x equals, it's a double, isn't it? Not an int, double x equals location dot get x, double y equals location dot get y, double z equals location dot get z. I don't know if this is a bad way of doing it. If x is greater than if x is greater than location 1 dot get x and x is less than location 2 dot get x, or x is greater than is less than location. No, that's not how it works, is it? Is it? Yeah, I'm gonna need someone to give me a hand on the logic behind this. Well, let's think of it. So if that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And I break that, that's 2, so that'll be... I don't know. So we need to assume that location 1 is the one in the top corner. Location 1 would be the highest x, the highest y, and the highest z. So x should be less than location 1 dot get x, and x should be greater than location 2 dot get x, right? So the x region is right, and then if y is less than location 1, get y, and I'm just going to copy this and replace the letter each time because I'm lazy. So would that work? I mean, I'm far from any stage where I can test it, that's the problem. But in theory, that's pretty much everything, right? Delete. I mean, if I want to delete an island, I can literally just remove it from this list. I don't have to do anything in there. So, saving the data. Files.data.set islands dot plus let's do string owner equals island dot get owner. What? Oh, it's leader. Let's UUID, not a string. Although I am going to store it as a string. Because then otherwise I have to do .toString every single time. Plus leader plus dot. So now we store everything. So spawn spawn.x and island dot spawn location get x. Check if the place coordinates are greater than lock 1 and smaller than lock 2. That's what I did, right? Or did I do that the opposite way around? I did it the opposite way around. But location 1 I'm going to set as being the highest of all of them. So that will be like, let's just quickly set up an example, right? So that's positive. So for example, that's like position 1 and that's position 2. I mean, obviously that's not a full-size example, but if I'm breaking the block there, 404, that's less than 405. That should work, right? I think. Yeah, I got you. Cool. I don't need to do the index. I can literally just do islands.size. I'm just going to do that every time instead. You need to return true in what? In what? So I want to make a separate constructor, right? I don't know if I should, but I don't want spawn. I don't want location 2 or location 1. So this is the constructor for when they're creating the island. You need to return true in that region. Oh shit, yeah I do, don't I? Cheers. Oh, and I don't actually like save the spawn. Let's just quickly check I save everything. So I save leader. I don't do spawn. This dot spawn equals spawn. Created, I do. Although it annoys me that it's there. I'm so picky with this shit. Trusted, denied, location 1, location 2, and join time. Okay, I do all of them. So when you're creating a gang, there isn't going to be any of this. It's literally just those two things to create a gang. Not a gang, an island. Oh shit, I'm being fucking stupid, ain't I? Right? Should be fine. Oh shit, this should be islands, yeah. How can I create an empty world as well? Now that I think about it. Or should I just manually do that with multiverse? I don't know. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, all this. Bucket, create world. How do I check if a world exists? Is it null if it doesn't exist or something? Let me do that. World equals bucket dot get world islands. If world dot exists, is that a thing? No. So does the world object return null if the world doesn't exist? Let's have a look. Get worlds.contains. Doesn't equal no. Okay. Yeah, returns null, I guess. That's easy. If world equals null, world.create world, was that it, right? No, it was bucket.create world. New world creator, I assume that's the usage for that. I'm going to assume that's the name. So how do I make it be a void world? No, that's not what I want. Is it a generator? No. Well, it's not a fucking... Why am I trying to do that? Oh shit, it's gonna be fucking world type, isn't it? And then it'll be void or something. Nope. I'd Google it. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. I actually just want a fucking method. I don't want like... I guess that. Should we just test this, I guess? Import random. I mean, that I can test right now. I'm not going to bother just yet. I don't know. Googled it. Isn't that like something to do with the actual world file rather than actually creating one properly? I don't know. So now I need to figure out what these would be. So what size should islands be? I guess I just make it like 50 by 50, 100 by 100 to start off with. Gives us an easy number to work with, doesn't it? Hello, Tilia. I guess that's how you say that. I don't know. Ah, you alright? 120 by 120. I'll do 100 by 100 for now. I'll probably add upgrades for it as well. Shut up at 2 equals there. Location 1 equals islands. So solar.islands.size times 1000. That's 100 Ben. 1000 plus. So what did I say? 100 and I said location 1 was the top corner. So plus 50. I just realised I don't need to fucking check the Y, do I? That's stupid. It's not like it's you know, it's not like it's a region that's only got a limited Y value. So I can just set this to 0. And then we could just do 50. And location 2 equals new location. Bucket.getWorld islands. Solar.islands.size times 1000. Take away 50. 0 minus 50. So that should in theory be 100 by 100, right? Well, I think it will end up being like 98 by 98, but we can figure it out. We can work with that. So have I created all of these? Spawn, yep. Grade, yep. Members trusted, denied. I didn't do this. Join time equals new hash map. Seriously. How do you say your name, by the way? Tile? I don't fucking know. Although you're probably gone by now, so you can't say, huh? Test the plugin after in MC. The thing is, I don't actually have a way to create the islands yet, so... Tile. Yeah, I was right, Tile. Well, no, I said Tile, didn't I? Tile. Tile or Tile? I don't fucking know. I want to do player equals bucket.getPlayer. Leader. If player doesn't equal null, player.teleport. And spawn. And then we'll just say call.message solar.pre. You created your island. You created an island. Oh shit, that needs to be player, not sender. So that, in theory, this will work, right? I don't know. I mean, it won't create an island or anything properly, but I don't know what version this is set up to. Am I on developer? Yes. Well, I guess we'll find out. Wish me luck. I ain't gonna get lucky enough for it to work first time. Not a chance. I did export it, right? Because it didn't show up anywhere. SolarSkies. Oh, because I didn't put the dash in. Well, I'm a fucking idiot. I literally just exported it thinking I could test it. I haven't even made the set up the command yet. Are you talking to me, Fusion, or to Tlir? And actually, I want to change this bit. To me, not really. I mean, put it this way: any Java I know is through this. I didn't learn Java itself. Yeah. Don't kill me. What would be the best way to check if a player has an island? I can literally just check if... What would be the best way to check if a player has an island? Make a Boolean method. Tigers, wouldn't that get kind of laggy though? Depending on how often. Depending on how often I do it, surely that could get quite laggy. Well, I mean, I currently have this method, but this will work, won't it? I mean, except this needs to be a UUID. Wait, I don't need this class either, do I? Oh shit, I don't want to close all. I don't need a users class. Because I can just... Is this a bad way of doing it? I don't even know. Yeah, this has got to be a bad way of doing it. Is it a bad way of doing it, or is it not? If island dot get leader equals UUID, or island dot get members dot contains UUID, island equals Is that a good way of doing it? Island is a UUID. Oh, this start. Fuck. So using player, why not strict constructor? I don't know. It's just easier for me, innit, to just type in the player instead of player.unique ID. It doesn't matter either way, does it? It's the same thing pretty much. Public UID get island. Island. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try something like this. I don't know if this is a good way of doing it or not. That will remove it, right? From this list, because obviously I don't want offline players in there. That's gonna cause lag on it. Well, not lag. I don't know. It's just storing unnecessary data, isn't it? Right? Oh shit, I can quickly check if that world was created though. Doesn't look like it. No, it wasn't. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? So it didn't create the world. Probably because I had that there like that, huh? Maybe. Anyway, if solar dot if s instance of player, just check there anyway. Users should be a hash map, shouldn't it? I don't know if I'm being stupid in doing that, but it makes it easier, right, to just get the user. Just do solar.users.get and then the player object to get the user object. And this doesn't save when the player leaves. If I'm being an idiot and doing that, let me know. Don't store player in a map, waste of RAM. What should I do then? How should I go about this user stuff? It will work because I'm not storing it when the players go offline. Look, I remove them from the map when they leave. Use UUID, alright. But this is a good idea, right? Doing it as in... Still it's wasteful. How would you recommend that I do it? If you're recommending against using a hash map. Use a hash map, but use the UUID rather than the player object. Yeah. Why is this giving some kind of error? Oh, because I didn't save the class. Yeah. All right, we'll do. Oh, I've just done that. If solar.users.get p.get unique ID dot has island if not, then we want to do new island. Wait, solar.islands.add new island. And what are the parameters for that again? So the UUID is p.getUniqueID, and the long is system.currentTimeMillies. That's a smart idea. No, it's because I don't want it in every single message. Because like, if I'm making like a list or something, like for example here, right, with the commands, I don't want the prefix all here, do I? I could make two methods though, one that includes the prefix and one that doesn't. Ah well, we'll worry about that another time. I'm not being an idiot this time, am I? It should actually do something, right? I don't know. Use two methods, then bro, because otherwise you are make the message redundant by using player as a message. Yeah. No, I do. I have my own message thing because I then do the color thing. Look, I'll show you. I do the whole color translate color codes thing. So, firstly, did it create that world? I bet not. No. Oh yes, it did. Right, moment of truth, I guess. Yay, an error. Cool. Man, this zoom, I can't get it to a nice point. What's the error then? No. Just to the island command 20. Oh, I never registered the join and leave listener. Okay, maybe this time it will be a bit smoother. That's not a command. Let's not do that. How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Jesus. Damn, it's almost midnight. Another error, huh? Same thing. Oh fuck. Why is that giving a no? I'm not just being stupid, am I? Or am I being stupid? I'm probably doing something really stupid, but I'm just not realizing it. But the question is, what am I doing that's wrong? Let's just double check that that join event's working. Go back to your command class. Yep, sure. The error's on line 20, this one. Wait, let me think. 1 second. No, because it'd tell me that the error was there, wouldn't it? It's gotta be that this hash map doesn't contain the thing, right? But it should contain it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Double check it's registered. Check logs on MCY. Doesn't it just show the same information as console does? No, the event's not firing. Because I should have got a message, shouldn't I, saying 1. Am I doing something really stupid or what? Because the event's not registering. The event's not activating. Like, there should be a message saying 1 in the console, but there ain't. Let's just double check once more, I guess. The fuck? The fuck? But look, I'm not getting the message. I'm not getting the testing message. Why am I not? Fucking hell. What are you on about? Make a constructor for join leave and register your events there. I never do my events like that though. I always do this. And it always works. Normally. So you're suggesting to do this, right? Public join leave solar solar.get server.get plugin register events. This is what you're suggesting to do, right? It's better practice to register constructors like an event manager, register the event classes. Then you only have to call the event constructor to register the events. This is what you're suggesting to do, right? Do I do it like this? How do I do this? What? What do I do for this bit? Like, how do I don't do my events like this, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. Oh shit, no, this should be solar, shouldn't it? Yeah, yeah. Right. And then in here, I get rid of this and do new join leave this. Cool. So we try that, yeah? I am exporting it under the wrong name, the right name, right? Let's just quickly check that. Yeah, I am. And am I? Oh my fucking god, I'm an idiot. Look, I'm not uploading it to the plugins folder. You have no idea how oftenly I do that. I wasn't putting it in the plugin folder, I was putting it in the general folder. Twat. Now, it should work this time, I bet. Well, we'll see. Fuck's sake. So, did I get that testing message? No? I still didn't get the message. Did I remove the message? No. Yeah, I removed the message, okay. So I guess we just try is create. Oh my god. Hey! Yo! Cool. Did you serve restart? Yeah. Now here's something interesting. First of all, let's see, does this work? No. So checking if a player has an island doesn't work. I also need to add return true there. So this method doesn't work. Has island. If island doesn't equal null. Why didn't that work? Surely that should work. Or should it be dot equals null? No, it shouldn't, should it? Oh wait, I never update this, do I? Okay, public void set island UID leader. This the island island leader. And then I need to do solar dot users dot put leader, right? No. Wait, I don't. Do I need to do that? I can do this, right? Solar dot users dot get leader dot set island leader. Yeah, that should be good, right? And then we also need to do join. So I'm going to change this to join instead of add member. And we will do solar.users dot get member dot join. What is it again? Set island leader, right? Skype, oh god. Is this what I'm doing? Is this right? I think so. And then cool. And then I'm gonna make a block break event. And I'm not gonna bother doing this too complicated yet. I'm gonna implement block break listener public void event handler. Fuck's sake. Did I type something wrong or what? What's going on here then? Am I doing something wrong? If so, what? See a fusion. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. So, isn't this going to get quite laggy? Looping through every single island when players break a block. I think it will be. But, I will. That's a bad idea. How should I do it? I need to check. I don't know if you were here when I coded it, but I need to check. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's right at the bottom in here. I need to do this check. Check to see if they can break the block in that region or not. And I just thought, okay, I know what I'm doing. I think private list UID. Trusted. Nah, I'm not going to bother implementing the trusted part for now. So this is their island. So what I'm going to do is world w equals e dot get world dot get block dot get world if w dot get name equals islands so if they're in the island world, then what I can do is user equals. No, I'm not making. I'm trying to not use world guard. I don't know. Just a bit of a challenge, really. So if user.has island, then I'm going to do island equals user.get island. Fuck, what am I doing here again? Solar.islands. I'm being an idiot. How can I do this? Seriously, my brain's not working. So I have a list of the islands, which I need to get the island from. But I can't. Do that. Unless I loop through it. But that's kind of not what I want to do, is it? But surely you've got to loop through it, right? I don't know. I'm going to just do it as loop for island in solar islands if island dot is leader I shouldn't need the player objects, pretty much only the UUID. But realistically, World Guard isn't going to do it any different. So, what difference does it make, really? It just means I'm taking it on in my own hands rather than World Guard. Plus, World Guard is pretty laggy on most of my servers. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can do it on my own anyway, just 'cause it's like, I don't know. I just want to be able to try and do it on my own, to be honest. So that's now going to the islands that they're trusted on. So now I can just do if island dot region. And I put the wrong character there, I saw that. I mean, yeah, if mine's really, like, ends up being really shit, or really laggy or whatever, then I can always change the World Guard version. Like, I can always implement World Guard and do it through their thing instead. I'm gonna try that. I think that should work, theoretically. Let's do the constructor thing, block break, solar, solar get server, get plugin, manager, register, events, this, solar. Alright, let's see if that works. I don't have world edit. And I can't place a block. Is that a thing? Do I really have to get world edit? Fuck's sake. I have it installed right, at least. Yeah. Alright. Gonna let me join, or? Did world edit not enable? Why? What's this? That's why world guard's not. I'm gonna try and restart again. Maybe world guard, maybe world edit hadn't completed the whatever the word is. I can't think of the word. I'm gonna quickly take a look through these messages as well. Alright. So please just let world edit enable. Oh, fuck you. Why isn't it enabling? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna implement a temporary thing. Let's do bucket.getWorld islands.setBlock. No, .getBlock. GetBlock app. New location. Bucket.getWorld islands. Fuck it, we'll do this. And we want it to be like, we'll keep that at 100 and we'll set the spawn to like 102. Set type material.bedrock. Let's give that a shot. Hopefully that gives us something to stand on as well. Alright, let's see. Is create. Cool. I need to set that. Oh shit. That didn't happen, alright? Alright, I'm gonna quickly set this to 0.5 as well then. That's good, isn't it? I'm getting an ad about the coronavirus on Spotify. nhs.co.uk/coronavirus. Damn. Okay, well it didn't set me to the middle or whatever, it's unimportant right now. So I should be able to break that. I can, cool. And if I go like 50 blocks this way, I should not be able to break blocks anymore. We hope. Cool. That's good. And let's just check the other direction as well. Okay, I'm going to check the z-axis as well. I can't just check those two axes, can I? I mean, obviously I need to do like block place and everything else, but you know, I'm literally just testing it at the moment. Cool. Alright, this seems to work, you know. I'm quite happy with this so far. Awesome. Well, I think that we'll end this stream on a successful note, considering it's gone midnight. I've been streaming for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, fucking hell. I think we'll consider that the end of the stream. So, yeah. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next stream.